Victoria Caputo, daughter of Long Island medium Theresa Caputo, recently welcomed twins into her family, marking a joyous new chapter for everyone involved. Victoria, who married Michael Mastrandria in 2021, now steps into parenthood with her newborns. Although details about her personal life remain private, it's clear that the arrival of the twins has brought immense happiness to her and her family. This milestone is sure to strengthen their bond and create cherished memories as they embrace this exciting journey together. Victoria Caputo's recent journey into parenthood with the arrival of her twins is indeed a heartwarming milestone. While her personal life remains somewhat private, this joyous news surely brings a fresh wave of happiness to the Caputo family. With the love and support of her family, including her mother, Theresa Caputo, Victoria and her little ones are bound to create many cherished memories. Parenthood is always an exciting chapter, and this moment marks the beginning of a beautiful adventure for her. However, in a heartfelt episode of Long Island Medium, actress Kate Walsh received an emotional reading from Theresa Caputo, who connected with Walsh's late father. The session provided Walsh with comfort and closure, as Caputo relayed messages from her father, affirming his presence and love. This reading was part of a celebrity-packed episode, which also featured readings for Melissa Etheridge, Titus Burgess, Robert Patrick, Jillian Michaels, Marilu Henner, and Buddy Valastro. Walsh shared her experience on social media, encouraging fans to tune into the episode. The interaction highlighted the show's impact on its guests, offering them a sense of peace and connection with their departed loved ones. However, Theresa Caputo, widely recognized as the Long Island medium, is celebrated for her ability to connect grieving families with their departed loved ones. One particularly moving episode featured a grieving mother seeking solace after the tragic loss of her child. Through her signature blend of empathy and spiritual communication, Theresa delivered messages of comfort, reassurance, and healing. The session began with Theresa creating a calm and welcoming atmosphere. She greeted the mother warmly, acknowledging the pain of her loss and the weight of the grief she carried. "You don't have to say a word," Theresa said softly. "I already feel your loved one's presence." As the reading unfolded, Theresa described the spirit she was connecting with, mentioning specific details about the child's personality, hobbies, and cherished memories. These details resonated deeply with the mother, who was overcome with emotion. Tears streamed down her face as Theresa shared heartfelt messages from the departed, emphasizing their love and pride for her. One pivotal moment occurred when Theresa paused, closed her eyes, and said, "Your child wants me to tell you something very important. You were an amazing mom." This simple yet profound statement brought the grieving mother to her knees, as it was the reassurance she had desperately sought. Throughout the session, Theresa emphasized that the bond between a mother and child transcends physical existence. She assured the mother that her child's spirit was still present, watching over her, and cherishing the love they shared. This reading is a testament to the healing power of Theresa's work. By bridging the gap between the living and the departed, she provides not only answers, but also a sense of peace to those struggling with loss. The mother left the session visibly lighter, expressing her gratitude for the chance to hear from her beloved child once more. Episodes like these highlight why Long Island Medium continues to resonate with viewers around the world. Theresa Caputo's unique gift and compassionate approach remind us of the enduring connections that define our relationships, even in the face of loss. However, Theresa Caputo, famously known as the Long Island medium, has brought her unique gifts into some truly extraordinary and challenging situations over the years. One of the most intriguing episodes of her show featured Theresa performing a sage cleanse in a purportedly haunted house, blending her spiritual expertise with her down-to-earth personality to help a family struggling with unexplainable paranormal activity. The episode began with Theresa visiting the home of a family who had been experiencing unusual and unsettling occurrences. The homeowners described hearing unexplained noises, feeling cold spots, and witnessing objects move on their own. These phenomena had left them uneasy, especially since their children were scared to sleep alone. They had tried traditional methods to address the disturbances, but felt they needed deeper spiritual intervention. The house, a historic property dating back over a century, had a rich history. The family shared stories of previous owners and speculated that lingering spirits might still occupy the space. Theresa listened intently, her innate sensitivity to spiritual energy already picking up on something unusual. Theresa explained to the family that a sage cleanse is a ritual designed to clear negative energy from a space. Sage, a sacred plant used in spiritual ceremonies for centuries, is believed to have cleansing properties that can purify the energy in a home and create a protective barrier against negativity. Before beginning the cleanse, Theresa guided the family through a grounding exercise, encouraging them to focus on their intention for peace and protection. "What we're doing today," Theresa said, "is about bringing light and positivity into your home while helping any spirits here find peace as well." Dressed in her usual glamorous style but armed with sage, a lighter, and a feather to waft the smoke, Theresa started the ritual in the main living area, where the family had reported the most activity. She lit the sage bundle and moved through the room, allowing the smoke to fill every corner while reciting a cleansing mantra. "This is about setting boundaries," Theresa explained. "I'm asking any negative energies or spirits that don't belong here to leave with love and light." As she moved through the house, Theresa paused in specific areas, appearing to sense heightened energy. In one room, she stopped abruptly and said, "I feel a very strong presence here, an older woman, protective but a little stern. She may be tied to the land or the home's history." The family revealed that their neighbors had mentioned a former owner, an elderly woman who was deeply attached to the property. Theresa reassured them that the spirit didn't seem harmful, but was likely reluctant to leave a place she loved so much. During the cleanse, Theresa connected with the energy in the house and began delivering messages she felt were coming through from the spirits. She shared specific details about the woman's life, including her love for gardening and her fondness for the home's kitchen, which had remained largely unchanged over the years. The family was astonished by the accuracy of Theresa's descriptions, particularly when she mentioned an antique rocking chair in the attic. They confirmed that they had moved it upstairs after experiencing strange activity around it in the living room. Theresa urged the family to embrace the history of their home while setting boundaries with any lingering spirits. "It's important to let them know they're welcome to move on peacefully," she said, emphasizing that love and respect should guide their actions. After completing the cleanse, Theresa led the family in a final prayer, thanking the spirits for their presence and asking them to transition into the light. She reminded the family that the sage cleanse was only one step in creating a harmonious home and encouraged them to maintain positivity and mindfulness moving forward. In the days following the cleanse, the family reported feeling a noticeable shift in the house's energy. The children slept peacefully for the first time in months, and the eerie disturbances ceased. Theresa followed up with them, expressing her gratitude for allowing her to assist and reminding them that their home was now a space filled with light and love. This episode of Long Island Medium stood out as a powerful example of Theresa's ability to blend spiritual practices with practical guidance. By addressing the family's fears and performing the sage cleanse, she not only brought peace to the household, but also shed light on the importance of respecting and understanding the energy that surrounds us. Theresa Caputo's work often revolves around helping people heal emotionally, but in this instance, she also demonstrated her skill in tackling paranormal challenges. The episode left viewers with a greater appreciation for the intersection of spiritual belief, history, and the human experience, proving once again why Theresa's gift continues to captivate audiences around the world. However, Theresa Caputo, known worldwide as the Long Island medium, is no stranger to emotional encounters, but some readings leave even her deeply moved. In a particularly touching episode, Theresa met a woman who had endured the unimaginable pain of losing both her parents. This poignant session highlighted Theresa's extraordinary ability to connect with spirits while providing immense comfort and healing to those left behind. The episode began with Theresa meeting the woman, Lisa, who came to the reading seeking solace and answers. Lisa had lost her father years earlier to a long illness, and more recently, her mother had passed unexpectedly. The compounded grief had left her feeling lost, as her parents had been her anchors and greatest sources of support. As Theresa greeted Lisa, she immediately sensed the depth of her pain. "I can feel your heartache before you even say a word," Theresa said gently. "There's a heaviness here, but I also feel a strong presence. Your parents are with us." Theresa closed her eyes and tuned into the spiritual energy around her. She began describing two distinct presences, one strong and protective, the other nurturing and warm. "Your dad is here," Theresa said with a smile, "and he's standing right next to your mom. They're holding hands." Lisa's eyes filled with tears as she nodded. "That sounds like them," she whispered. "They were always so close." Theresa went on to share specific details about Lisa's parents, describing her father's sense of humor and love for classic rock music, and her mother's passion for baking and family traditions. Lisa confirmed every detail, marveling at how accurately Theresa had captured their personalities. As the reading progressed, Theresa noticed Lisa becoming visibly more emotional. At one point, she paused and asked, "Did you lose them both within a short time of each other?" Lisa nodded, her voice breaking as she explained that her mother had passed away less than a year after her father. Theresa's eyes welled up with tears. "I can't imagine how hard that must have been for you," she said, her voice trembling. "But I want you to know they're together, and they're so proud of you for how strong you've been." Through Theresa, Lisa's parents shared messages of love and reassurance. Her father wanted her to know that he had watched over her during the hardest times and was proud of how she had stepped up to care for her younger siblings. Her mother expressed gratitude for the way Lisa had honored her memory, particularly by continuing family traditions like Sunday dinners. One especially moving moment came when Theresa said, "Your mom is showing me a locket. Did she give you one before she passed?" Lisa gasped and pulled a gold locket from around her neck. "I wear this every day," she said. "It has their pictures inside." Theresa smiled. "Your mom wants you to know she sees that, and it means the world to her. She's always with you, Lisa. Both of them are." The session ended with Theresa offering Lisa words of encouragement and hope. "Your parents' love for you didn't end when they passed," she said. "It's still here, surrounding you, guiding you. And they want you to live your life fully and joyfully, knowing they're by your side every step of the way." Lisa left the reading visibly lighter, expressing her for giving her the chance to reconnect with her parents. "I've carried so much grief," she said, "but now I feel like I can finally let go of some of that pain and just focus on the love they left behind." This reading was a powerful reminder of the profound impact Theresa Caputo has on the lives of those she touches. By channeling messages from the spirit world, she provides not just answers, but also a sense of peace and closure that many people struggle to find on their own. Theresa's own emotional reaction during the session showed her deep empathy and humanity. Despite years of experience as a medium, she remains profoundly moved by the stories of loss and love that people share with her. This authenticity is a big part of what makes her work so meaningful to her fans and clients. The story of Lisa and her parents resonated with viewers on a universal level, as it touched on themes of family, resilience, and the enduring nature of love. Many people who have lost loved ones found solace in the episode, seeing their own experiences reflected in Lisa's journey. Theresa's ability to bridge the gap between the living and the departed serves as a testament to the enduring connections that define our relationships. Hello, lovely viewers. Welcome to my channel. I am Mina. Hope your day is so well. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel.